Oh, this wild, wild love of ours, it can't be tamed. No, this wild, wild love of ours, it can't be tamed. No, for better or worse, a blessing or a curse. Long live this wild, wild love of ours.
Hi guys, so today I want to talk to you all about my current favorites. I'm just going to talk about products that I have been loving for I think the oldest thing that I've been using has probably been since about November, so we're going back into 2013 a little bit, but they're just products that I have been loving since then, and I use them, if not every single day, I at least use them during the week. A lot of them I'm using like every single day. Like I probably have a lot of the things I'm going to talk about today on my face now. The first thing that I'm going to talk about though are these shampoo and conditioner. They're by Pantene, and this is the Pantene Pro V Beautiful Lengths Nutri Length Complex, and it's a strengthening shampoo with the matching conditioner, and it smells really good. These are the only shampoos that have ever made a difference in my hair, and I've used tons of different shampoos, higher ends and drugstore. The next hair care product that I'm going to talk about is this oil treatment by Agave or Agave. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. As it smooths, restores, and transforms unmanageable frizzy hair. If I'm air drying my hair, I put it in my hair after I'm done, after it's dry. But if I'm going to blow dry my hair, then I will put a little tiny bit just to my ends, and then I'll blow dry my hair out, and then I'll put like a little squeeze or a little pump onto the rest of my hair. The next and the final hair care product I'm going to talk about, it's the Smooth Intense Extreme Straight Cream. You put this in your hair before you blow dry your hair, and I don't even sit there like with the big round brush blow drying my hair. I don't need to do that with this, and that's one of the reasons why I dislike blow drying my hair. I hate it. I just don't have the patience for it. I can't stand it. It's too much work. My arm starts hurting. I don't like it. So with this though, it makes it so much easier. I just put put it in my hair, and sometimes I mix it with the oil. The next thing I want to talk about are nails. So I only have 3 products to talk about, and the first one I want to talk about is this little hand scrub, and it's by Julep. And it's the glycolic hand scrub with natural apricot seeds. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. It made my hands, or it makes my hands so soft. And it has no parabens. It's sulfate free, and it's gentle enough for daily use. And I use it pretty much every other day. I don't think I use it every day, but I do use it every other day, sometimes every 3 days. The thing that I want to talk about is a nail polish, and it's the color I have on now, and it's by Sinful colors, and I think this is part of their new line. It's like a satin finish, or I don't think it's a suede finish. I think it's a satin finish or suede. I think it's suede. I think it's a suede finish. I don't remember. I'll find out. I'll link it down below. But this one is in the color Creme Pink. It's so pretty. So pretty. It's like I haven't wore a color this bright in probably since last summer, and it's like the perfect like Barbie neon pink. I really like the finish. I didn't even put a top coat over it because I didn't want to ruin the finish, because like I said, it's a satin finish. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Loreal The Magic Top Coats. This is the Matte Velvet. It's a different finish from this finish. This is just matte. It turns all of my polishes matte, and I've been using it. I just didn't put it over top of this, but I think I even have it on my toes right now over some purple polish. So now I want to move on to beauty or skin or makeup, whatever you want to call it. The first thing that I want to talk about is the Porfessional. I'm not going to talk much about this because I know that everybody and their mama and their daddy and their granny and everybody uses this or has tried this or has come across it, and you've heard that how amazing this is, and this is a really good primer. I will say that this is the first time that I've actually noticed a primer doing anything special to my face. The next thing I want to talk about, or I'm going to mention them both together, it's the Hello Flawless Oxygen, or the Hello Flawless Oxygen. Wow, my shade is in Honey. Yeah, I'm in Honey, and then the powder. I don't like using these two together. I use them together today, and I feel like I'm cake face. I don't like it. But this by itself is amazing. This is a repurchase for me. I have had this before, but I've just been really loving it lately again. And then this one, I like it. I like it. I do like it. That's it. I like it. I like that it has an SPF 25. I do get a little oily with it, and it's an oil-free foundation. I do like that it's a brightening, like it's supposed to like make your skin look a little bright, and I feel like it does do that for me. But I do get a little oily with it. If I set it though, I'll be fine, and I like this. The next thing I want to talk about is the Real Techniques Complexion sponge. I was trying to see if I had the packaging over here, but I don't. I threw it away. Yes, my sponge is a little dirty, and it is a little wet still. That's why it looks so big, because it's a little bit smaller when you get it in the packaging, but it's a little damp still, and it is dirty because I used it. I don't think that there has been any. This, I love this. I love this. I haven't used the Beauty Blender, so I can't compare this to the Beauty Blender. I do want to try the Beauty Blender, but this guy here is so easy. It's so fast. I don't think that I've ever put on or blended out my foundation and my concealer faster than I have with this brush. And you just kind of, you know, like pat it up and down. Right here, I use this side for my concealer, and I get above my eye. You can use in here for like to get into like right into these like harder to reach spots, or like if you need to really get into that corner, because you know when you put on concealer, it's really hard. You want to conceal in here, because if not, you're gonna have like that shadow. And this is perfect with this little point, because you can get into there and it blends it out so fast. I have been using and loving the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I do think that mine is a little light for me. I think I need to go up to an NC25, because mine is an NC20. But it still does the job. The problem I have with concealers is they crease up under my eyes, and the only other concealer that has never creased up under my eye is the Laura Mercier. But I ran out of that a while back, and I'm actually thinking about repurchasing it. I should just go and do it because I love that concealer so much. But this one is 19 bucks, so I figured I'll try him. He's 19 bucks. I've heard that he doesn't crease up under the eye as much as other concealers, and that's what I was looking for. So I tried it, or I have tried it, and I've been loving it. The next thing I want to talk about is this little brush here. And this is the setting brush by Real Techniques, and it's just a little setting tiny itty bitty brush. And I used to set my under eye with like a big powder brush, and if you guys have never used a tiny little setting brush like this, go out and get it. Thank me later, because this is going to make your life a lot easier. Next, I want to talk about the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and my shade is in Soft Brown. This is so easy to use. Like, I fill in my eyebrows so fast with this, and I feel like with a powder, you're just there like dipping it and putting more wax and doing all of that stuff. But this little guy right here is amazing. He's so easy to work with. He's so tiny. He's a really itty bitty guy, and it's so easy to work with, and I can fill in my eyebrows really fast and then just flip it over and, you know, brush them out, because that's the thing. When you're filling in your eyebrows, you want to keep brushing them out to make sure that you're not you're not making them too dark in certain spots. Next thing I want to talk about mascara. I have tried the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. This is the Endless. There are two. There's the round tube that I guess is just the regular lash accelerator, and this is the Endless. One, the brush is so tiny. It kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal Telescopic, which I really liked. I've used it, or I bought it once. I didn't repurchase it because I felt like the L'Oreal Voluminous did a much better job for my eyelashes. The Telescopic kind of just lengthens them but leaves them really skinny, and I like this guy because he does lengthen them. Like my eyelashes, I feel like this guy here makes them so long, and I guess it's the formula and the brush mixed together, and it makes it so long. That's probably the longest my eyelashes have ever been using just mascara. And it also gives me a little bit of volume. Like I'm able to wiggle it at the base and, you know, blink it out, and it gives me a nice amount of volume, which the Telescopic really didn't do. And the next thing I want to talk about is a limited edition, and I've been using it for about 2 weeks, and literally every single day that I wore makeup, I wear this blush. It's so pigmented. This is the Milani, and I don't know if you guys can see, it's like a three-dimensional kind of thing here, or like in the pot. It's beautiful. This color is the Tea Rose. It is so beautiful. It is the lightest one, but you have an amazing color payoff. And they're only $7 a piece. You know what? Let me see if I can swatch it for you. It blends out so easy too. It's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay. So the last 4 products that I'm going to talk to you guys about are lip products. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to go with this one first. This is the Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm in the color Elusive. I have this one in another color. I think it's like the wine color. It looks a little bit like that wine color, but I haven't really used it much because I think I'm over fall and winter. We had a really harsh winter here in Chicago, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm so over the dark colors. I want to like break out the flats already, put on the bright Harlem pants or whatever, and wear big colorful bows in my hair and wear neon color lips every single day because I'm sick of the weather and the gloomy colors and everything. So anyway, this color here is in the shade Elusive. It's a really pretty color. I don't know if you can see it. I think I'm kind of swatching a little weird on my hand. Anyway, it's like a really pretty peachy pinky color. I like it's a matte finish. I've wore it quite a bit since I have gotten it, but then I kind of stopped wearing it, and I'll tell you why. Well, let me go over it one more time though. The one thing that I like about this is that I don't have to wear a lip liner with it because my lips are really small, and I always have to line my lips whenever I'm putting on a lipstick or anything like that. Sometimes I just line my lips even when I'm wearing chapstick. But this guy here, you don't need to do that because he has that little point there, so it's really easy to wear it. It's a matte. If I don't want a matte, I don't put a gloss over it, but I will put like a, not a gloss, but like a shiny chapstick kind of under it whenever I don't want to wear it matte. Now the reason why I stopped wearing that is because I got 3 other lip colors around the same time. Now the first one, I do not have the name of it because, oh yeah, I do. Oh, it wasn't on the bottom. Oh, they're not on the bottom. Anyway, these are my first NYX lipsticks that I've ever owned, and I was actually looking for the butter glosses and the butter lipsticks, but I don't know why my Ulta didn't have them, and I know that they've been out for a little while. So anyway, this first color is in the shade Power. It's like a violet purple-ish color, and I will swatch him for you. It's really pretty. It's like a, I think I'm swatching it kind of weird. I'm sorry guys, but it's like a really pretty purple color. It's really pretty, very moisturizing. The lasting power is not that amazing. I probably have to touch up once before lunch, and then of course after lunch, and then probably again before like my day is over. So I probably have to touch up about 4 times wearing these. I kind of did keep counts of it. I know that these are older shades too, but they're still really, really nice. And then another lipstick that I have been loving a little bit more than the color Power. It's called Paparazzi, and it's this one here at the bottom. It looks a little similar. It's just a little bit more pink than the Elusive by Revlon. And then the final one is the Baby Lips, and it's the Dr. Rescue, and this one is in Berry Soft. It's 60 Berry Soft. I hope that the color will come off. It should come off because it's much darker on my lips. Actually, I have it on right now. You guys probably can't see it. I feel like it's not really coming out, but you know, it's just a sheer color. I use this. I've been using this pretty much. I think I've used this more than anything. It's a little like sheer. It has some pink in it though. I have it in another shade too, but I haven't even opened that one because I've been so in love with this one. So that is it for my current favorite. I really hope that you all liked this video, and thank you for watching. Bye.